Today, I've created a player to ruin football history. He's 19 years old, 99 everything. He's also 7'3", 5-star, and he has every single playstyle plus. Literally every single one. He's got more than this as well. He can only display a maximum of 8, I think, or 10, whatever it is. Anyway, if he wants to play him in nets, we could. He's still beat 99 rated, but of course, we're going to be playing him up front. It's his first season in professional football, so he won't win the Ballon d'Or straight away, but let's see what damage he can do in one season playing football. Back now at the end of the season. My controller's broken. No. Here's what you get on the Ramman channel. It's pure chaos. We finished second in La Liga, just behind Real Madrid, but we did win the Super Copa. That's good. We did win the Copa de España. I think we made the Champions League semi-final, yeah, but we lost to Bayern Munich, and then Real Madrid won. Okay, so yeah, Real Madrid super OP, but like everyone knows Real Madrid are OP. What's even more OP is Kyle Korver. Yeah, I named him Kyle Korver. Shout out Kyle Korver, one-time All-Star in the NBA. I've named this guy after Kyle Korver. Anyway, whatever. How many goals did he score? That's what I care about. Come on, Kyle, give us a goal. 69! Oh my god. Look how big he is. He's blocked out by my face cam literally covers him. Oh my god. He's 40 up overall this season as well. Obviously, I made him 99 rated. 69 goals. He got 44 in La Liga. That is insane stuff. He also got the second most assists behind Pedri. That is ridiculous. Mate. 44 in La Liga, 69 in all comps, including 20 in the Champions League as well. An average of a rating of 8.31 in the Champions League. That is dumb. And this, oh, by the way, is the Barcelona team. This is the team that's starting. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Rafinha and Yamal, and then obviously Olmo and Korver up front. It would be Lewandowski, but now we have literally Jesus Christ reincarnate up top. So yeah, it is what it is. But I'm going to allow myself to make a few signings for this team. Obviously, it's trying to help Kyle Korver. If we get some transfer offers as well for Korver, then that is what it is. We just have to let him go. He's on a 6-year contract. He's 325 million in value, and he's on $1 million a week. But if his contract runs out, like, I'm not going to renew his contract, I don't think, maybe, because it could be fun to see him like bounce around. I don't want to stay at Barcelona for his whole career. But anyway, and with a budget of 126 million, we can definitely make some additions to this team, which is exactly what we want to do. Although, to be fair, I suppose we go as centre-back, but then Kubarsi is so good. Like, this whole team is so good, actually. Oh my god. When the hell did this happen? When did Barcelona get this good at football? I guess I will buy a centre-back. Or actually, let me just buy a goalkeeper in case Ter Stegen gets too old. Mike Maignan contract's expiring in 12 months, so I'm going to buy him. Probably again for like, what, 60 million? They'll probably say yes to that. Yeah, they do. Lovely. And we're going to sign Big Michael. Let's go. Of course, defense is important. I don't know, I said defense. Defense is important. Don't want to go too American on me. Because of course, the more goals that we can keep out, the more opportunities we're going to have on the other end of the pitch for Kyle Korver to score goals. But anyway, Mike Maignan, 60 million. That's pretty nice. I can't wait to check out the Ballon d'Or this year as well. It's going to be so insane. He's going to absolutely destroy the Ballon d'Ors, Kyle Korver. But anyway, Ter Stegen goes on to the bench, I'd say. And then, well, you know, Maignan comes onto the starting 11. This looks good to me. Also, yeah, Kyle Korver is Spanish. That was intentional. So he's going to be playing for Spain throughout these like World Cups and European Championships. We're going to check out how he does in those. Obviously, currently it's 2025, so there's no international tournaments on. But in 2026, we're going to have the World Cup in America, Canada, and Mexico. And well, we can see how he does in that World Cup. But for now, we're going to keep on simulating. Actually, contracts probably, right? How many goals do you think we can score with Kyle Korver? Also, can someone do the maths, please, in the comments of like how many goals this guy's going to score in this career sim? Because like I don't think I'm going to be able to keep track, but someone else might be able to. So obviously 69 goals in the first season. Let's see how many he can get. I'll pin the comment, whoever does the maths in the comments. Anyway, that's enough dawdling. Let's go to this first Ballon d'Or. There's Araujo. I think I gave him a new contract. I'm not sure though. But anyway, yeah, let's go to this first Ballon d'Or and let's see if we can win it. Come on, Kyle. Get that first Ballon d'Or. First Ballon d'Or for Kyle Korver, and let's see if he's nominated. Well, hello? Yeah, okay, he is. Vinicius, Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Kyle Korver. So it's the 3 Brazilians. Wait, no, it's the 3 Real Madrid players is what I mean. Definitely not 3 Brazilians. Mbappe is from France. I'm aware. Okay, don't come at me in the comments. Well, I was supposed to say is it's Real Madrid's front 3, and then it's Kyle Korver. Come on, Kyle, take that Ballon d'Or. Can he win it? It goes to Vinicius, you know. Oh my god. Vinicius takes the Ballon d'Or for 99 rated player. He's basically an alien, actually. He was sent down to destroy football, and Vinicius holds out. 2025 goes to Vinny. Granted, they did win La Liga, and they did win the Champions League. So he wants to renew his contract. Okay. He's on a 6-year deal. Why does he want to renew his contract? He wants more. A 919 million release clause? Yeah, sure, whatever. No one's gonna pay that, but okay. 27 in the Champions League as well. Oh, this is amazing. Come on, Kyle, show up. You're literally perfect. Okay, let's go to June. June the 1st, and we cannot see anything. Okay, I have no idea how he did. Even if I simulate, it won't matter, but we can check at the end of the year. It's okay. For now, this is the team. Gavi is injured, and Olmo has obviously had his release clause met. I mean, it's not a big deal. We can play Gavi anyway. It's fine. Anyone else gone? Yeah, see, Araujo's gone as well. Ter Stegen's still playing in net. That's fine. Okay, so I need to help solve out the defense again. But look, Kyle Korver's still flying. Let's see if this year is any better than last year. Korver ends up with 72 and 10. Look at that front three. They combined for like, what is that, 132 goals? That is daft. They are daft numbers. Oh my god. Jesus. But yeah, Korver with 72 goals. That is insane stuff. I mean, he has 99 everything, but still, that is insane. Kyle Korver, man, 72 goals. Assist-wise, yeah, Rafinha is top. But I mean, Korver still has 10. So does Yamal. Like, ridiculous stuff. This is ridiculous stuff. What's his value? 335 million. Like, what? Even Yamal, when Yamal gets to like 94, 95 rated, is not gonna be 335 million in value. Who's at a contract? Romeo and Valle. Right, I don't care. I do want to make additions to this team, but we're able to make them next year. Kubarsi is still getting better, but I still want to get another centre-back instead of Christensen. Anyway, for the moment, let's go to the World Cup. Let's take the Spanish job and let's go and dominate. Oh my god, look at the goal scoring chart. Korver 45, Alvarez 29. No one even close, man. Anyway, we're going to get the Spain job now. And this is the Spain team. They play that 4-3-3. We're going to have Korver up front, Yamal on the right, on the left. Yeah, Nico Williams for sure. Pedri, Rodri, and yeah, Dani Olmo, I suppose. Defense isn't quite as strong though. Like, we're looking at Balde, Vivian, Lenormand, and then yeah, Pedro Porro with, we'll put David Raya in nets, I think. Yeah, defensively they could do it some work. I mean, up front they have Kyle Korver, so they're going to be covered. Like, worst comes to worst as well though. We could actually play Korver at centre back, but we're not going to do that. We want him scoring the goals. Now, did they actually qualify for the World Cup? That's another question. Yeah, they did. Of course they did. Denmark, Wales, and Qatar. Let's get this done. Through the group stage, we are going to fly. First game's against Wales. Let me know, man, a match 4-1 win. No problems there. Granted, Spain did win the Euros, obviously, in 2024. So they have a really strong team already. Plus the addition of Kyle Korver, it's going to be ridiculous. We beat Qatar with no problems. Did I say Qatar? Qatar with no problems at all. And then Denmark. Okay, yeah, right. 9 points. Right. We're real contenders then for this World Cup for sure. I don't think I said Qatar. Anyway, whatever. And it only gets easier for us. In the round of 16, we have New Zealand, which for this Spanish team is it's basically a gimme. Like, New Zealand have Chris Wood up front, and we have literally a perfect player up front. This should be absolutely no problem at all. And it's 3-2. Ultimately, it was an issue. We were 3-1 up. They score late to have a little bit of hope, but no, not really. New Zealand are dispatched comfortably. And now in the quarters, don't tell me it's Germany. It is Germany. Oh, that's tough. Granted, Spain did beat them in Euro 24, and now they have a perfect player up front, so you should be okay, maybe. No way they win the World Cup first try, though. That would be absolutely insane. They don't. Korver, no! The match scored early, but Korver had a penalty in the 89th minute, and he missed it. Oh my god, bro. This guy's trash. This guy's actually garbage. He has 99 penalties, 99 shot power, and 99 finishing. How do you miss a penalty in the 89th? He just bottled it. But he has like 99 composure as well. Oh my god. Must have been a hell of a save. Literally, it would have to have been like the best save ever. Because how do you miss? Okay, I wasn't sure we were going to win the World Cup, but I was pretty sure that Korver wasn't going to be the guy to let us down, but obviously he was. Hope that doesn't mean we're going to bottle the Euros now in 28. Anyway, for now, Barcelona, this is the team. Obviously, everyone's still away on international duty or whatever, but we are going to get a centre-back. We have so much money. We have like 200 and something million, and obviously we're going to get the centre-back Bastoni. It's a shoe-in. He's like the best centre-back in the game, so yeah, buy him for sure. And to be honest, even after we sign Bastoni, we still have 131 million to help Kyle Korver dominate, so I guess we could get someone else. We may as well get another centre-back, to be fair. Why would we wait for Kubarsi to get good when we can just buy someone else who already is good? That seems like sound logic to me. And I mean, we may as well get the other OP centre-back in this game. Let's just get William Saliba. He's 25 years old. He's also worth 100 million. We'll just pick him up for basically nothing. Well, not basically nothing. We're going to get him for 100 million, but you know what I mean? I mean to say that like it's not a big deal. 143. Are you daft? You can take it for 101, 406. What? No, we're doing it on my terms. Yeah, and they take it. Of course they do. Although we do have contracts to do as well, so I don't want to rush into this too much. Saliba bought for 101,406,371 euros. Probably, I don't know, a few cents on that as well. I don't know exactly what our transfer budget is. We do have an offer for Pedri. I'm going to reject it, I think. He requested a move away. All right, you can go to PSG then, but we'll just buy you back later. Block Koundé, block Ter Stegen, block Rafinha, Chris 60 on our bench. I bet he's not playing because of this formation. That's so weird. Why do you want to move away? Casalo playing maybe. I don't know, whatever. If he doesn't move away, we can just buy someone else. Okay, there we go. Pedri is sold. It's a bit of a shame, to be honest. Kind of wanted to keep Pedri, but it's no big deal. We can buy another CDM. I want to be defensively secure, obviously, so we can go and dominate with Kyle Korver up front. I could buy Tchouaméni or Camavinga, but I'm not buying a Real Madrid player for Barcelona, so let's get Declan Rice instead. I think that makes a bit more sense. Not quite as good as Pedri, but maybe he can be one day. He is 27, but you know what I mean. I'm doing my best here, okay? Stake him on 240 grand a week and then bring him into the team. I didn't really expect to be rebuilding Barcelona in this video, but I guess here we are. But no, it's actually all for the benefit of our great striker. Like, if his team's terrible, he's probably going to end up playing terrible. That's just how it works. So, Rice, Saliba, and Bastoni, they're all on international duty, but, you know, we're going to bring him in anyway. Saliba and Bastoni. I kind of envisioned having them this way, so we're having them this way, even if it doesn't quite make sense. Kind of want the left foot on the left side. Anyway, whatever. I'll make the rules. This team looks nice. Keeping Gavi at cam, I have no problem with that, to be honest, even though we still have 76 million. Actually, I need to use that for contracts, don't I? Who here do I actually care about? Ferran Torres, I guess. Other than that, I don't really care. Okay, let's actually win the Champions League this year. That'd be nice. But first of all, we can go to the Ballon d'Or. Let's see if Kyle Korver can win his first. Surely he does. He's 99 rate, for God's sake. There's no way he doesn't win the Ballon d'Or. Surely. Oh my God, I didn't see where Barcelona finished in the league last year. I hope they have Champions League. I'm sure they do. Well, good news. We are in the Champions League, but I really care about the Ballon d'Or, to be honest. Vinicius Jr., Kvaratskhelia, Kyle Korver, and Bradley Barcola. That's an eclectic group of people. I quite like that, actually. That's an interesting Ballon d'Or nomination. No Haaland, no Mbappe. You know, I mean, Vinicius is there, but we're just hoping Vinicius doesn't win it, and Korver does. The Ballon d'Or. Please tell me it goes to Kyle Korver. Surely it does, right? He must have earned it by now, and it does. Korver wins his first Ballon d'Or. He's 99 everything. It was like, come on. He's got to win every Ballon d'Or, surely. I can't believe he didn't win the first one in 2025. Anyway, whatever. Kyle Korver wins his first Ballon d'Or. First of many, I hope. He's brought in to absolutely break football, so, you know, that's kind of the aim, I suppose. It's kind of the point. Let's go to June. Let's see if he can win his first Champions League in the same season that he wins his first Ballon d'Or. Now it's June 1st, and we have 100 points in La Liga EA Sports, which is its full name for some reason. We lost one game all year, and in the Champions League, we didn't win it again, man. I think we got knocked out by Liverpool. We did, I think, in the round of 16. Wait, what? We finished 20th in the Champions League group phase, and then we lost to Aston Villa. Are you serious? How can we get 100 points? We're Centurions, and we lost in the group phase. Almost. We lost in the preliminary round. It's basically the group phase. Come on, let's be honest. That is embarrassing. This is the team. Like, it's insane. It's like all like 89, 90 rated, other than Gavi. But don't worry about Gavi. He's the boy, all right? He's allowed. This is insane stuff. And how many goals did Korver score this year? 74. Oh my God. So he is slowly creeping up in goals. Maybe as he gets more experienced, I suppose. I don't really know. But like Rafinha, Yamal, and Korver, how many? I'm going to do the maths on this. How many goals did they combine for? 135? Yeah, 74 plus 26 is 100. Okay, well, that kind of makes it easy. 135 goals. And also, yeah, Korver got 7 assists, but yeah, Rafinha and Yamal getting 25 assists between them as well. That is daft. Those wingers are so good providing for Kyle Korver up front. Is Korver on penalties and stuff as well? It's probably a good thing to check. Let me see. Oh no, Rafinha's on everything. Okay, that's just stupid. Rafinha, you're good at stuff, but give the ball to Kyle Korver. Okay, he's got to score more goals next season then. Now he's on penalties and stuff. He's got to be the target man. The target man's Balde? Are you insane? Okay, this is so much better, man. This is so much better. All right, and we're going to get money again next season. Maybe I can get a cam to replace Gavi, but for the moment, I have to say I'm really, really happy. Even though we stunk up the gaff in the Champions League, but I'm not even worried, man, because we're going to do well next season, I think. I hope. And into the next season, I think we need a new playmaker for Kyle Korver. With 144 million to spend as well, we can definitely get a cam that is worth his money. Manyan is still on the bench. Maybe he'll start this season because now Ter Stegen's beginning to regress, which is kind of what I tried to prepare for. There is obviously Fermin and then obviously Gavi, but you know, we can do a little bit better. So let's have a little look, will we? Who's the best cam in the world? I mean, there is like Wirtz, Musiala, Bellingham. I'm not going to get Bellingham because he plays for Real Madrid, obviously. What about Flo, Froley and Wirtz? Oh, yeah, no, we can't really get him. What about Big Jamal? Yeah, we can't really get him either. Although what I will do is shortlist Jamal Musiala, and then we'll see, maybe we'll sell someone to try and get him. Like, there's an offer for Balde. I'm not selling Balde because he's the best left back in the world. Mike Manyan, it's a swap deal for Brian Zaragoza. Okay, I'm going to reject that respectfully. Although, I wouldn't mind selling Ter Stegen, but I bet his value is like nothing. Yeah, 20 mil's not great. Also, I do need to give him a new contract. There's that. How many more contracts do I need? Oh my God, yeah. 255 million release. Yeah, I have to do it, really, don't I? Frankie de Jong as well. Rafinha, oh my God. I almost lost some big players, you know. Who else do I need? Yeah, I need Casado for the bench. I need Christensen also for the bench, but they're all taking release clauses. Ansu Fati, kind of need him for the bench. Now all of a sudden I'm down to like 100 million, so I've kind of lost my money. It's okay though. Could we just buy Olmo back? Where did Olmo go? Man City, he's 87 rated as well. We can do a bit better than that. How about Dejan Kulusevski? Now, he's not quite as good as Jamal Musiala. Obviously, he's 5 ratings worse, but his expiring contract makes me want to buy him. So I could probably offer what, like 70 million for him? Yeah, and they just take that. Okay, that's nice. So we still have some spare money as well, but maybe we can carry that over to next season. Maybe we can buy Musiala like next season, perhaps. I'll keep him there anyway. I'm going to save up. I'm going to save up for Jamal Musiala. And there we go. Dejan Kulusevski is now a Barcelona player. Honestly, that's actually not a bad signing. That's kind of realistic as well. I can actually see Kulusevski going to Barcelona. Kind of makes sense. I don't know. I just feel like I can see it. I can envision him in a Barcelona jersey. Just feels like a Barcelona player to me. Anyway, whatever. I don't want to go too ridiculously unrealistic. But anyway, I mean, I did sign Saliba and Bastoni and Manyan. So yeah, maybe that is quite unrealistic. Anyway, whatever. We have Dejan Kulusevski. That's kind of all I really want to do. We're going to go to the Ballon d'Or. Let's see if Kyle Korver can win 2 in a row. I bet he can. Monday, October 25th, it's Ballon d'Or nominee day. It's going to be Foden, Vinicius Jr., Erling Haaland, and our boy Kyle Korver. Let's go. Shout out Kyle Korver. Let's go. Can he win 2 in a row. Surely Kyle Korver does. Hello, Carlo Ancelotti. Hello, Vinicius Jr. And it is Kyle Korver. No problems at all. Now we're in business. He wins 2 in a row. He could go and win way more. Remember, Messi has the record. He's got 8 Ballon d'Or wins. We're going to try and win more than 8 with Kyle Korver. He's got 2 already. Let's see how many more he can get. And let's see if we can do some damage in the Champions League. Currently second in the standings. That's really, really good. Let's keep on pushing. Let's see if we can get to a Champions League final and maybe even win it. June it is. Let's go. June the 1st, we finished 3rd in La Liga, and that's because we put all our efforts into the Champions League. Yes. Oh my god. We got knocked out in the quarters by Chelsea. How are we so bad in the Champions League? What the hell? I say we. It's Kyle Korver, bro. This man just refuses to play good football. Like, the state of this team, man. We should be dominating in the Champions League. We're way better than Chelsea. Let's see if Kyle Korver has scored more now that he has a new cam. Kyle Korver scored more. Oh my god, I'm insane. 83 goals. Jesus. He's just slowly creeping up, you know. That is insane. 83. 54 in La Liga. 13 assists from Yamal. 28 goals too. But yeah, obviously they're just passing the ball to Kyle Korver. And yeah, he got 83 goals and it wasn't enough to even get to a Champions League semi-final. Yeah, he was the top scorer in La Liga. I mean, obviously. But yeah, Julian Alvarez, Vinicius, and then Peque. I don't know who that is. Shout out Peque, I guess. This Barcelona team is fire. Like, it's actually sick, man. I'd like to get someone a little bit better than Kulusevski can, but obviously, you know, needs must. We currently have 61 million. Let's see how much we have next year. Actually, hold on a minute. Let's go to the Spanish national team. And yeah, let's go to the European Championships. Any changes over the last 2 years? Nico Williams, Korver, and Yamal still start up top. Gutierrez, this guy looks good. 21 years old, 87 rated centre mid. Beautiful stuff to play alongside Pedri and Rodri. Any centre backs though? Not really. Is that Lenormand, Vivian? Who the hell is Carreras? It's gonna be Balde, man. Come on. Maybe Carreras can play at right back, I guess. And then that's, yeah, we'll go with David Raya, I think, to be honest. How old is Garcia? 27. Okay, yeah, no good. Team is ridiculous. Obviously, I mean, they have Kyle Korver, so they're obviously going to be a ridiculous team. In the European Championships, they have Portugal, England, and Wales. That is a tough group, you know, but still definitely winnable. Let's be honest, Ronaldo's probably still playing international football. His old ass. Or he's still certainly trying anyway. We win against Wales, but we kind of needed to do that because we're going to need to get some sort of result out of these games as well. We need to be able to afford to lose in these games, but we're going to win 2-0 against England. Beautiful. If we get 9 points in this group, we might just destroy the Euros. We're not going to win this game, though. It's going to be 3-2 to Portugal. Okay. They win the Iberian Derby, I guess, but we did get 6 points. So that's going to be enough to get through for sure. Oh, Yamal got a man of the match for something, apparently. And next fixture is color text emphasis to... Okay, this game is broken. Against Italy. Oh my god, we had Italy? Okay, apparently we had Italy in the quarterfinals of the Euros and we won. So that's good. We're in the semi-finals. Let's go. Didn't even mean that, but let's go. Yeah, we won on penalties. Oh my god. Jeez, we cut that fine. When's our semi-final match? It's against Norway. Okay. So it's going to be Erling Haaland versus Kyle Korver. This is going to be good. I reckon Kyle gets the win here for sure. Come on, the boys. Yeah, 2-0. Lamine Yamal and Gutierrez score as well. Nothing for Kyle Korver, though. He doesn't score in a game of football. Are you serious? He's 7'3". Just literally lobbed the ball up. Portugal, France in the other semi-final. I'd love to play Portugal again. Imagine that. A little Iberian European final. Oh, hold on. Why is it frozen again? It's because this is their game. Oh my god, this is it. This is it. The final against France. We're not going to get Portugal. It's going to be France. Can we get the win regardless? Come on. No! Mbappe! Oh my god. Of course, it's the Real Madrid player that knocks out the Barcelona team. I say the Barcelona team. It's Yamal and it's Kyle Korver. You know, we probably have some Real Madrid players as well at some point. Still annoying though, man. It's still frustrating. Oh well, no matter. We lost in the European Championships against France. We lost in the World Cup against Germany. You know, we didn't get knocked out by like Hungary or something. Shout out Hungary though, you know, if you're from Hungary, I guess. So we're losing the finals of the Euros. What a shame. Anyway, leave that Spanish team. We are back now with Barcelona. We have 254 million as well, by the way. So yeah, good money, I guess. Should be able to get a cam with that. I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, Jamal Musiala. Let's pick him up. His value's gone down a little bit actually since last year. And we're stuck on this screen. Is this a bug or something? I think I might have to restart the game. For God's sake. All right, problem solved. We're back in the game. But I swear to God, if they don't accept 170 million this time, I'm gonna be mad. They're not going to. Oh my God, I'm so pissed. Bro, okay, 170.8. What? 194? I'm not made of money. Right, I can take 174 and they'd be pleased. Yeah, there we go. Jesus. I don't know what they were smoking. Anyway, no need to worry. Jamal Musiala is going to play for Barcelona, which again, like, I suppose it's not the most realistic of transfers, but I could also see it, like, I suppose. So that, you know, that gives me comfort, I guess. Makes me feel a little bit better about this transfer for sure. Jamal Musiala from Bayern Munich to Barcelona for 174.7 million. And if you thought our team was OP before, you ain't seen nothing yet, because this is the Avengers. Oh my God. Everyone's 90 plus rated apart from Manyan and Nets. Of course, there's always one, but you know, it's fine. We can get a goalkeeper next season or whatever. This team is so good. I probably have contracts to do, so I'm gonna go fly through these contracts for sure. Yeah, some of the contracts I do care about. Yeah, Manyan, obviously. They're starting goalkeeper, for goodness sake. Kubar C as well. He wants a release clause. That's okay. Fermin probably wants one as well. Yeah. Ansuman Fati as well. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Yeah, he can take a contract. He doesn't want a release clause. That's good. Suppose I'll keep Pau Victor as well. I don't know why I would. I just feel like it. I don't know. I'm gonna bless him with another year at Barcelona FC with this team. And still, our best Champions League run is what, like quarterfinals? Semi-finals, actually, I think. But we got to do better than that. Let's go to the Ballon d'Or. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I need to leave the Spain job. I don't want to do friendlies and stuff. I don't actually want to do the hard work. I just want to show up for the World Cup and the Europa League. Let's go to that Ballon d'Or. It's going to be 23rd of October, right after an El Clasico. And let's see if we can win 3 in a row. Well, we won the El Clasico, so that's good. Let's go to the Ballon d'Or. Please, we're nominated, aren't we? We've got to be nominated. Yeah, we are. Vinicius, Mbappe, Korver, and Saka. I got to stop checking the nominations at this point, to be honest. We're always going to be nominated. Let's go to that ceremony and let's go win 3 Ballon d'Ors in a row, will we? And the winner of the Ballon d'Or is Kyle Korver. 3 Ballon d'Ors for the man with the blue hair. Or I suppose it's a turquoise hair. It's not technically blue. I don't know. I'm not a professional with colors. I'm not like the color guy, okay? Whatever that would even mean. Anyway, Kyle Korver, 2028 Ballon d'Or winner. That's 3 now. 5 more to go to catch Messi. We're 31st in the Champions League, excuse me. 1 draw, 2 losses. Oh my god. How are we this bad? Okay, whatever. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to go to February. It's getting so bad that I'm going to go to February now, and we're going to see how we do after the group phase, because I don't trust us to even qualify. Okay, we did make the Champions League qualification, but we're going to have to go through the preliminary phase against Leipzig. First leg against the German side is a 1-1 draw. Xavi Simon's man of the match. Barcelona Academy player, actually. Xavi Simons. There you go. There's ball knowledge for you. Like and subscribe for ball knowledge. Also, subscribe if you're enjoying this video or you want to see videos like this in the future, or you're just enjoying hanging out with me right now. We win man of the match in a 2-1 win. We're into the round of 16. Let's go. All right, now I'm going to sim to June. It's not the worst Champions League performance that we've ever had, so I'm going to sim to June now. But yes, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot. Okay, oh, we're actually playing Chelsea. Hold on. I might as well sim this while we're here. We're 3-0 up. No way. Okay, lovely. Hit that subscribe button and let's go to June. Back in June, and I have great news. We won the Champions League. Finally, we actually did it. We also won La Liga. Did we do a treble? Nah, Real Sociedad. And we lost the Super Copa final as well, so no treble at all. But we won the Champions League finally. We obviously beat Chelsea, then we beat PSG, and then we beat Real Madrid in the El Clasico Champions League semi-final, and then obviously Spurs in the final. They were never going to win a trophy, so yeah, Barcelona take the trophy, obviously. So it's a pretty easy one, I think. This is the team now. Obviously, Kyle Korver killing it and all that. Yeah, he's still 99 in every stat. He's not like downgraded or anything like that. I think that's important to point out. Also, Jamal Musiala is 92 rated, but yeah, Jamal 95. I'd like to get a goalkeeper, I guess, to replace Mike Maignan, but I don't really know if there's anyone better, to be honest. And how many goals did he score? Oh, what the hell? 41. Okay, so that's way less. That is weird. Okay. But he won like everything this year. I mean, everything. He won the league and the Champions League and obviously the Ballon d'Or as well. I mean, 41 goals is still probably enough to win you the Ballon d'Or, but still, yeah, maybe he's just like focused less on goals. He's focused more on like being a good teammate and bringing everyone else in. But Yamal and Rafinha are scoring similar amount of goals. Either way, I'm not complaining, actually. I really shouldn't complain. Like, this is still a ridiculous season. It's not quite as insane, but his first Champions League victory comes in his lowest goal scoring season. That's really interesting. Okay, well, let's see what comes out of next season then. Let's see if he scores more goals. Maybe if he comes back next season, or maybe he doesn't. Who knows? Now we're in the new season. I have 190 million to spend as well. Yeah, lovely. I'm gonna go buy a goalkeeper. That's all I really need to do. I mean, everyone else is 90 plus. Balde has got a red card, but I don't care. So Kulusevski comes here. Ter Stegen goes here. I'm trying to just, sort it out so I can kind of keep everyone in check and kind of keep an eye on everyone. Yes, so that's probably the way to do the bench. Lovely. We don't need a backup striker, to be completely honest, because we have Kyle Korver, who's now the captain, by the way. That's really interesting at 24 years old. I would expect it to be like Bastoni, Saliba, Maignan, even like Yamal. I know he's 21, or probably Koundé or De Jong or something. Yeah, Rafinha makes sense as well. Isn't Rafinha like the vice captain of the captain anyway for real life Barcelona? Anyway, not my problem. I'm going to go buy a goalkeeper. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And then we're going to go to the Ballon d'Or. Okay, as Mike Maignan begins to regress, we've got to get someone else. So we're going to get Diogo Costa. He's kind of the obvious pick. Yeah, 79 rate. Contract expiring as well, so we can get him on the cheap. Beautiful. Can't even complain. Give me 80 million and send it off to Chelsea. Right, let's get this guy in. So Maignan slides to the bench. Ter Stegen goes onto the reserves, and now Diogo Costa comes into net. He's 29 years old, and Maignan is 33. So, a little bit younger. Hopefully, with more potential, maybe he can get a little bit higher rated. Who knows? I can't be mad though. Who's old on this team? Yeah, see, Rafinha. I think he did regress last year. Same as Frankie de Jong. So they're the two I'm going to have to replace next. But for now, Kyle Korver is happy out up front. Let's go to that Ballon d'Or. We're not even going to check the nominees. We're going to go straight to the Ballon d'Or ceremony, and we're going to hopefully win it for a 4th time in a row. Monday, November the 5th, it's Ballon d'Or time, and Korver wins it again. 4 in a row for the man with the turquoise trim. He's the best player in the world. I don't know how they raised the podium high enough for him, because, you know, he's like 7'3" or whatever. I don't know how normal people speak. I mean, the microphones are like completely vertical. They're gonna have to be. He's really tall. Anyway, not to worry. We keep on moving. 4 Ballon d'Ors now. That's only half of Messi's, which is just insane. Messi is that good. Let's go to June. Let's see if we can win another Ballon d'Or, and let's see if we can win the World Cup at the end of the year. That'd be sick, wouldn't it? Back in June, and we're in the Champions League final. We may as well simulate this out. Costa's not playing in. That's Manyan is. That's fine. He's up to a 90 overall as well. Full team of 90 rated players. Can we win the Champions League for the 2nd year in a row against Spurs? We do. Of course we do. We're playing against Spurs. They're never going to have a chance. Musiala, Kubarsi, and Rafinha with goals. And that's all we needed. Champions League winners, you know. But of course, we're going to have a trophy ceremony. How many trophies did we win this year? Tell me it's just more than one. It is more than one. It's significantly more than one. Oh my god, we won the treble. Ganadores de triplets. We won the 3. Ganadores de tripletes, something like that. I speak a bit of Spanish. I don't have much going for me. But we won 3 trophies this year. We won the La Liga. We won the Champions League. And we won the Copa de España. We did the treble. We did the treble this year. And we won the Ballon d'Or. So that's nice, I guess. Jeez, Declan Rice is loving it in Barcelona colours. Oh, that's nice. That's really, really nice. Good stuff. Treble winners. Lovely stuff. How many goals this year, though? Did he score 94 goals? Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what happened last year. It must have been a blip or something like that. But 94 goals is daft. And he got the joint most assists on the team as well, alongside Lamine Yamal. But 94 goals. He almost got 100. He broke Messi's record. Messi got 91 in the calendar year. Kyle Korver gets 94. Do you reckon we can get 100 in the season? Because I do. I really do think we can get 100. 59 goals in La Liga. Was he the top scorer? Do you think? Do you reckon? Yeah, he was. 59 goals, obviously. He got more than double Julian Alvarez's 24. Unfortunately, we are losing players. We're losing Gavi to Real Madrid. Oh my god. That's a bit sacrilegious. And we're losing Mike Maignan to Arsenal. But I'm not worried because we have that goalkeeper. We can always just buy backup midfielders. It's no big deal. And we're ready to go. We have the World Cup now. Can we win basically every trophy available to us in one fell swoop? Let's see if we can do it. And let's see how this Spain team has changed over the last 2 years since the European Championships. I've gone into the wrong screen. We're going to be Nico Williams, and then up top, Kyle Korver. He's on the bench because he's tired, but not for long. Gutierrez is up to a 91. That's really, really good. Look at that midfield. It's so strong. We're going to have Balde. We're going to have, yeah, it's going to be Huysen and Vivian. Again, Pedro Porro and a net still 86 overall. I suppose Garcia will do. It's a very, very nice team. Again, definitely we're going to be in contention for this World Cup, especially with Lamine Yamal and Kyle Korver. Ireland, Wales, and Mexico is a really, really easy group phase. Let's go and swipe through it. I reckon we could get 9 points out of this for sure. First up is Wales. We had them, I think, in the European Championships, and we're going to get a 0-0 draw. What the hell? At least tell me we're going to beat Mexico. We're not going to get 9 points like I wanted, but can we at least get 7? Right, we're on. Oh, no, we're not. We drew. Are you serious? Okay, so we need to beat Ireland because that's the group. Yeah, unless Wales and Mexico also draw, but that's, I suppose, quite unlikely. We need to beat the country that I am from. Let's see if we can get the results. Ireland probably already through to the next round, and those are definitely going to be through now with a win against us. We're out. We're definitely out. Yeah, because if Mexico won, they're going to have 4 points. If Wales won, they're going to have 5 points. Mexico won, they got 4 points. We're out. We're so out. There's no way we're through, is there? How are we knocked out of the World Cup, bro? Do we finish bottom of the group? We finished 3rd, but we're going to be, yeah, we're not going to be one of the top 4 third place finishers. Germany, England got 6 points. Scotland, Iceland, yeah, we're the worst 3rd place finisher. We're out in the group phase. In the group phase, bro. With that team, we're out of the World Cup. Ireland topped the group in an easy ass group as well. Okay, well, we had a good season, but terrible World Cup. I guess 2034 we got to clutch up because that is not good enough. Right, I guess we're just back with Barcelona now. We have 113 million to play around with this year. We do have Costa. I don't know why they're playing Fermin in nets. We don't need him in nets. We're actually fine for midfield backup, to be honest. We're fine for winger backup. Yeah, we're fine. I guess maybe goalkeeper backup. That could be nice. Let me see who I can get. I'm gonna get someone young. I'm gonna get Matthew Apollo just for the bench. Don't really need anyone else, to be honest. I'm gonna buy this guy and we're gonna go to the Ballon d'Or. Let's see if we can win 5 in a row. I bet we can. Ballon d'Or time. And yeah, Kyle Korver wins the Ballon d'Or. That's 5 in a row now for the man with the turquoise hair. Again, still don't know how they have the platform high enough for him to speak, but whatever. He gets his 5th. 3 more to catch up to Messi. 4 more to overtake Messi. We're also 4th in that Champions League group phase. Celtic right above us. It's a bit of a weird one, but anyway, not worried whatsoever. We are going to go to June and we are going to go and try and win ourselves back to back Champions League titles. Back on June the 1st, once again, Champions League winners. We 3-peated the Champions League with a La Liga title. We did, oh my god, tell me we won 4. Oh, we got 1 better than last year. And we won the Super Cup. How many trophies? Did we win 5 trophies this year? That is disgraceful. Oh my god, Kyle Korver the GOAT. Bro, what the hell? 25 years old. I suppose he's kind of coming into his prime, but Rafinha and De Jong are now star starting to slide a little bit. And that tells me that we need to buy a CDM and we need to buy a left mid. But brother, Kyle Korver, my guy. Also, Yamal's 99 rated now, but how many goals? Can Kyle Korver break 100? Yes, he can. 112. 112. Oh my God. That's disgusting. I just processed that. And 24 assists. He got 61 goals and 15 assists in La Liga. He got 76 goal contributions in 38 games. He literally got 2 goal comps per game. That's insane. Goal comps. That's not a phrase. Goal contribute. It's cons anyway. It's contribute. Whatever. You know what I mean. He got 2 goal contributions per game. He averaged an 8 rating in La Liga. What? Even Yamal got 37 and 16. Musiala 23 and 10. But yo, Kyle Korver, 112. Who scores 112 goals in a season? Who does that, man? He's the captain. He's the legend. He's the man of the moment. And with this Barcelona team, he is absolutely dominating. But like I said, we're going to need a left mid next year. We're going to need a CDM next year as well. But I mean, every other position, we're kind of okay. Bastoni 32, Kunde 32. So is Declan Rice. But I mean, other than that, we're going to be absolutely fine. I think we're going to be grand. What year is it as well? 2031. Okay, so next year we have the European Championships. But for now, let's keep on simulating and let's buy some replacements. And with regards to money as well, we're pretty safe. We have 207 million to spend. So, you know, we can go out and flesh out this team for sure. I may not be able to get replacements for Rice, Bastoni, and Kunde, but I don't really need to do that right now. Main thing is CDM left mid. Let's go and do that. Okay, I found a CDM, but he's a free agent. Alexander Muller, 85 rated free agent. He's just released. He's just sitting in free agency. I'm going to just put him on the transfer list. He's going to play for Barcelona now. So now we can invest like 200 million in a left winger. This is great. I found a left mid, David Navarrete. Is it David or David? David. I'm going to call him David Navarrete because it's just better. It rolls off the tongue. Not even that expensive either. Let's sign up Muller first and then Navarrete. I'm going to put them in the team and then we'll see what it looks like. And now they're in the team. Muller's actually slightly lower rated than De Jong and Navarrete slightly lower rated than what's his name? Rafinha. I just forgot his name, bro. My mind blanked. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, but over the course of the season, they'll kind of replace each other. It's a bit of a transition year for these guys, but it should be okay. I'm not particularly worried. We still have 80 million. I'm not going to spend it. We're going to hold on to it. Let's go to the Ballon d'Or. Let's see if Kyle Korver can win 6 in a row. Can he win another Ballon d'Or? Come on. Yes, it's that easy. 2026, 7, 8, 9, 30, and 31. He's won 6 Ballon d'Ors now. He's keeping on going. It's relentless. Kyle Korver is dominating the Ballon d'Or. Can he dominate the Champions League as well? Can he win 4 in a row? June time, but Champions League winners again. Oh my God. We didn't win La Liga this time, but we won Champions League. We beat PSG in the final. Oh my God. Again, we destroyed Real Madrid in the Champions League. Now it's our competition, considering we've won, what, like 4 in a row now? I am actually starting to lose count. It's that insane. Kyle Korver 99 overall, and it is Muller starting in midfield, and it is Navarrete starting on the wing, and it is Champions League domination once again. No surprises there. Slightly worried about regression, but it's okay. We should be able to kind of transition out of it as we go into the next seasons. And to give Jules Koundé a new contract, yeah, and he will take it. Good. Fermin we could do with as well. Ansu Fati, I suppose we could do with. Other guys as well. Yeah, we better do these contracts while I'm in the mood. Like Bastoni, too low. Saliba, Declan Rice, no extension. Yeah, this is what's gonna happen now. Dejan Kulusevski, yeah, no extension. Right, okay, whatever. Maybe I can sort it out next year. But for the time being, just gotta work with what we have. How many goals did Korver score? Is it a calm down season for Korver? It's 83 goals. I think he pushed for 100 goals and then, yeah, he took his foot off the pedal a little bit. I mean, you can't get 100 goals every season. That's a ridiculous level of consistency. But 83 goals is not bad going, is it really? Including 54 in La Liga and 22 in the Champions League. And a hat-trick in his only game in the Super Cup. Like, yeah, you can't complain. Like, this man is insane. This team is insane. Make sure we have the right bench here. Who the hell is Lucho? I don't think I signed him. Could do with a backup fullback or whatever, but nah, come on, we're good. We're fine. See you next season. We're going to be grand. I don't think we're going to need to make any changes next season. Maybe the season after we will. Oh, actually, hold on. We have the European Championships. Let's go to Spain. When I say go to Spain, I mean the Spanish national team. Of course, Barcelona is in Spain. Not to state the obvious, but I'm going to state the obvious. Any changes to the Spanish team? Where's Yamal? There he is. Nico Williams is still going strong on that left wing. In midfield, of course, yeah, Gutierrez and Pedri. CDM, though, is now Barrios. We're just going to have to roll with that. It's going to be Hoyson and Vivian at the back again. Balde at left back and Fernandez at right back. That guy looks good. That actually could be our replacement for Jules Koundé, which is pretty nice. I get his Zabala's in nets, but we're going to go with Garcia. I think he's got a bit more experience playing with the team. He played the World Cup in 2030 that we did terribly in. And this World Cup, we're going to do better in. We have Northern Ireland, Germany, and England. That's a tough group. What is it with us and getting really tough group phases every time? I don't know. Anyway, we have England first. It's going to be man of the match from some guy I don't know and a 2-1 loss. Uh-oh. Now Spain, team that... Spain, we are Spain. Now Germany, the team that knocked us out before, and it's a 2-0 win. That's good. And now Northern Ireland. Good. Nico Williams gets man of the match, 3-0 win. 6 points. That should be enough. We're going to get through. We top the group, actually. A very tough group. We do manage to top it. We're going to have Iceland in the quarterfinals quarterfinal. That should be fine. We should be winning that. And we certainly do. It's a 2-0 win. Yamal, man of the match. And it's going to be Netherlands. Replay of the 2010 World Cup final. This is going to be our semi-final game. Definitely winnable, although they get man of the match. And it's a 2-1 loss. Damn it. Right. So again, we don't win European competition. How have we not won any international tournaments? We have 2 99 rated players now because of Lamine Yamal. And we still haven't won a European competition. How insane is that? Right. Anyway, we have 125 million. Can't really spend it though. I don't really want to spend it either, to be honest. I'm very happy with what we have. So let's just go. It's time for the Ballon d'Or. I'm feeling it. Let's get to it. We're here then at the Ballon d'Or. Can I win another? Come on, Kyle. Kyle Korver wins another Ballon d'Or. The man is relentless. That's what, 7, I think? Yeah, 7 for Kyle Korver. 1 off Messi now. How does one win 7 Ballon d'Ors? I don't know. Anyway, can he win like what, a 5th Champions League in a row or something like that? Sorry about that. Excuse me. Pardon, I think the phrase is. Kyle Korver wins another Champions League title. Like, this is just unfair at this point. What's that? 4, 5 in a row? Something like that? That is insane. Oh, more contracts. Whoops. Okay, I need to renew these guys. I forgot. Okay, Jules Koundé we're not going to keep. It's not actually that big of a deal. Bastoni we do need though. 100 million release clause. He's old, so it won't matter. Declan Rice, 1 year as well. Oh, Kulusevski's gone. Okay, that's no big deal. Could never going to lose the ball, but he's way overpaid. Anyway, whatever. Top goal scorer was Kyle Korver, 94 goals. No surprises there. Jesus Christ, 94. 94 goals is ridiculous. Imagine that, like. Imagine being so good at football that even at the pinnacle of professional football, you're still good enough to get 94 a season. Like, what? Lamine obviously not doing bad. He's pretty good at the whole football thing himself, considering he's also like the best player of all time by this point. FC Barcelona, this is what it looks like. Navarrete's up 2, so is Muller, so they're kind of fitting into the team really well. Bastoni's falling off, and we are losing Koundé. We might just have to struggle with Rice first. Struggle is the wrong word, but you know what I mean. We might just kind of have to firm Rice for a little while. And by a little while, I mean just for 1 year. Musiala is now 30. Saliba's 32 himself. Kosh is 33, but there's going to be some bomb auto-generated players that we're going to use, definitely. So yeah, we won the Champions League, obviously, again. We finished top of La Liga, 87 points, just cruising. Yeah, we won the Copa de España, so we got another quadruple. And did we win the Supercopa? We did, so we did another 5 trophy season. That's insane. This is ridiculous. This might actually be the most OP rebuild I've ever done. Actually, that's a pretty decent video idea. The most OP rebuild ever. You know, I might do that in the future. Anyway, for now, we're going to focus on this. Actually, what year is it? 2033, right? So 2034 World Cup is right around the corner. It's going to be in Saudi Arabia, and we are going to want to win it. We only have 2 World Cups left, 2034 and 2038, if we, of course, get to 2038. And yeah, we're going to try and win them both, but obviously we haven't won anything yet, so it's not the best sign, but we'll do our best. With Jules Koundé's massive contract now off our books, we have 214 million to play around with. I'm just going to simulate 2 days just so he actually does leave, and he won't be in the team sheet. So we're going to currently have Frankie de Jong at right back, but that's obviously not going to be the case. I'm going to buy a right back and centre back or CDM. Well, actually, to be honest, I can just kind of buy whoever fits best, but absolutely the priority is full back. So let's go out and buy a right back. That kind of makes the most sense. Okay, let's do it. And I found a right back, Jarradhd Jankovic. He's 90 rated Benfica player, one of the world's best, and we're going to go and obviously approach him. Oh, it says we can't, but by Jove, yes we can, because it's Barcelona, bro. Like, if Barcelona comes knocking for more or less any player in the world, like, no one's saying no to that. And it's going to be 127 million for Jankovic, but yeah, it's worth it, man. He's the best right back, and he'll probably be our right back for the rest of this simulation. That's what we're doing now. Any player we sign, we're probably going to have the whole way through. He's only on 40 grand a week, my brother in Christ. We're going to put him on like 250 grand a week. What do you think of that, Joe Brolly? Yeah, no problem at all. And we have the right back problem sorted. Even at centre back, like Bastoni, like, it's not the end of the world if we can't find a replacement. We do have 73 million, so maybe it's probably better to buy a younger player with high upside. Let me see what I can find. Or actually, come to think of it, I could sell someone. Although there's not even really a point in selling Frankie de Jong. He asked for a move away. I don't really care. Let me see what I can find. What about Ozgur Yilmaz? He's 85 rated 23-year-old, 73,500, which is just about affordable. We have 73,700, so we might have to underpay, or at least try and underpay a little bit here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 65,000, I'd say. 80. Jesus Christ. Let's see if they 65,000. Yeah, we could definitely afford his wages with the sell-on clause. They do take it. I should have taken the sell-on clause off. I should have done that. That was silly. It's no big deal. By the way, this guy's 6'6". That's huge. He should be a goalkeeper, man. No one would ever score. Okay, obviously a crucial player for us. No problems at all with that. Takes a 5-year contract. The Turk. I'm assuming he's Turkish. I actually don't know. And we can throw him on 120 grand. He probably actually should take, and he does. Beautiful. So we have about 2.5 million left over. Obviously, we can't really spend that. Ozgur Yilmaz, 65 million from Nottingham Forest. Yeah, he is Turkish. Okay, good. Stereotypes and assumptions. Let's go. Okay, Bastoni can start for the moment. Obviously, Jankovic comes in, and obviously we do have Kubarsi. But yeah, Kubarsi, I think I've hamstringed his potential a bit too much. Yilmaz will come into this team as the year goes on. Eventually he'll take Bastoni's spot in that starting 11. For now though, no complaints at all. The way I've actually rebuilt this team has been kind of fun. Anyway, we have our centre back in the future. Next year we can just buy like the best CDM of all time if he's available on the market. Anyway, for the time being, let's keep on simulating. Let's go to the Ballon d'Or and see if our guy Kyle Korver can match Lionel Messi's record of 8. Ballon d'Or time. Can he win 8 and match Lionel Messi? Because Kyle Korver standing up there with the Ballon d'Or 2033. He actually did one better than Messi technically, because you know he's done 8 in a row. Lionel Messi didn't do 8 in a row because obviously with Ronaldo and stuff, and then like Modric and Benzema and other people as well. But still, like, what? How does one win 8 Ballon d'Ors in a row? I mean, he is literally perfect, but also you just have to kind of sit back and admire the greatness of the haircut that this man has and just think, you know what, maybe that helped. No, it definitely didn't help. I mean, maybe it did. If I actually saw someone with that haircut, I'd think, oh, free win. Like if I saw someone on the other team with that kind of haircut, I'd be like, oh bro, like wrap it up already, we're gonna win like 10-0. Right, okay, send me to June 1st. I mean, obviously I'd be very wrong. Granted, if I saw someone on the other team that was what, 7'3", I'd be concerned that I was playing the wrong sport and that I accidentally played basketball instead of football. But here we are. I'd just be praying the 7'3" player would be a goalkeeper, not a striker, just so I don't have to like deal with like trying to tackle all of, like that, you know. At least if they're a goalkeeper, like you can go round the keeper, or if you're through on goal or something, like you can work with it. If you're a 7'3" striker, like you're just enough of me hypothesizing how you would actually try and mark this man. Let's see how he does against Europe's best once again. 2034, it's World Cup time, but before that, okay, great, we can't even see, and we lost the Champions League final. Aw, our streak of what, like 5 in a row is over. That's okay. I mean, it was bound to end at some point, right? It's okay. It's complete copium. Like, anyway, Korver's flying right down to an 86. Yilmaz up to an 86, actually now ahead of Bastoni, who's 85, Jankovic 91, but obviously Yamal 99, Musiala 96, Balde 94. Hello, Roberto Carlos, Ashley Cole, move aside. Balde's now the greatest left back of all time. Ha ha ha. Sharaka Korver, 91 goals. Let's go. I don't know what that was. I actually don't know what that was. I actually really apologize for that. It's going in the video now. It's going in, but it's 91 goals, 12 assists. Cool. Jamal Musiala 2020 season. That's insane. Lamine Yamal the 23 and 13, or 25 and 13. Oh my god, it's mad as well. By the way, I made Kyle Korver as young as possible. He's still 2 years older than Lamine Yamal. I literally cannot make players as young as Lamine Yamal. It's insane, which sounds weird. Actually, that sounds really weird. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm not being weird. Anyway, we do have contracts to do. Oh god. And we've lost Diego Costa, and we've lost William Saliba, but we have Balde. That's good. That's what happens, man. I just get caught, and we've lost Declan Rice. Okay, well, actually, that's not the worst. We can keep Yamal though. Okay, good. We almost lost Yamal, and we almost lost Musiala. Well, they can't afford their contracts. Oh my god, Kyle Korver. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we were never gonna lose him. Yeah, they can't afford their contracts. That's the thing. Oh, into negotiations, man. This game is so bad. Like sometimes you just eat your input. Like if I go down, sometimes it just doesn't go down. It just eats my input. Okay, whatever. No extension. You're taking a year extension at least. There we go. Take him on 30 grand a week and hippie, please. 59. Right, go on. See what I do for this team. Right, Fermin, come on. 2 years. Okay, so we're losing Saliba and Costa are actually big losses. Although losing their wages will free up a lot of money and we can buy some extra players. And Saliba we're gonna have to replace anyway, and Costa as well. So honestly, actually, really, it doesn't really matter that much. We kind of keep the main players that we wanted to keep. Actually, it's not that big of a deal. Let's go to the Spanish national team and play out this World Cup, and then we'll come back to Barcelona and make the appropriate transfers. Viva España! Korver starts up front, and we're gonna have, where's Yamal? Yamal's on the left because we have Campos. No, we don't. We have Navarrete. Let's go. Gutierrez, Campos, and Pedri, I guess. Pedri CDM is not ideal. Is Kubarsi at the back? No, Hoyson is. Korver captain. Let's go. Balde at left back. Fernandez at right back. Paul Williams is now on the bench because Navarrete exists, but that front three is all Barcelona. I really want Gutierrez as well. That could be nice. That could be our right replacement actually, although he's technically a centre mid. Anyway, whatever. We can figure it out as we go. In the World Cup, we are playing against Argentina, Denmark, and Ireland. Okay, Ireland are kind of the ops after they knocked us out of the Euros. It's weird to have ops as our ops as my own country. Why am I using that word? Anyway, whatever. We get revenge over Ireland's 2-1 win in the World Cup. Ireland are not prepared for Saudi Arabia. They did not bring sun cream and they're all sunburned. So 1-1 draw with Denmark. Okay, they were sunburned as well, obviously, but not as bad. Argentina, they're used to the heat, as are Spain, but Spain win anyway. 4-2. Let's go. Complete waffle about the heat though. Oh, do we have our next game? No, not right now. I did see it though. It is against Mexico, which we'll take, but they could be strong in World Cups. They're sneakily strong. We're walking Diego Costa out the door, and I don't care. I don't care about it. I don't care even at all. No, I care a little bit. It's no big deal though. Mexico in the round of 16. Let's go and get the win. Yeah, can we beat Mexico, please? Yes. Oh my god, 2-1. Lamine Yamal with a brace. I feel like I haven't seen Kyle Korver score. Even like the games I've manually simulated, I feel like I haven't seen him score. I think we have Argentina now in the next round as well. Certainly is Argentina. Okay, team we beat in the group phase 4-2. Let's see if we can knock them out in the knockout phases. Yes, that's how it works because it's the knockouts. Yes, you can knock out teams in the knockout phase. Can you believe it? The Riyadh Air Metropolitano penalties, but we did it. We did it. Okay, that's all that matters. Corver missed. Corver missed. That's twice now, by the way. That's twice he's missed a penalty. Unbelievable. Has he scored in the game? Did he score in the game? No, he didn't. Yamal scored a brace. Lamin's actually carrying Kyle Corver. You know that. That is unbelievable. Kyle Corver gets away with it, but we're in a World Cup semi-final against Portugal now. An Iberian World Cup final, a semi-final, I should say. I say final because it reminds me of the European Championship final that we lost against Portugal. Let's see if we can get some revenge and get to Kyle Corver's first ever World Cup final. We do. 3-1 Gutierrez, Samu, and Navarrete. Again, where are the goals? Hello, Kyle? Please, at least maybe show up in the World Cup final. That'd be nice. And we're playing against Germany. Okay, Germany, a team that have beaten us already. They knocked us out of the World Cup in 2026. I think we got revenge on them in the group stage, though. Still, you know, group stage game versus a knockout game, it's a much bigger deal. Let's see if we can get them back. This is the team going into the World Cup final. Can we win it? Come on, Kyle. Please. Yes! He scored! He scored the World Cup final! Let's go! Woo! Okay, we won the World Cup. Let's go. Okay, huge for his legacy. I mean, damn. Can you consider yourself the GOAT if you never won the World Cup, Cristiano Ronaldo? I don't think so. Kyle Corver does it. Let's go. Scored as well. Navarrete scores the winner, but Kyle Corver gets the crucial goal to get us back on track. And Spain win their second ever World Cup in 2034. 24 years after their first one, it's redemption for Kyle Corver in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, of course, shares a border with Qatar, where Lionel Messi won his World Cup. Lionel Messi is who we're chasing as well in this Ballon d'Or race. He has won 8 Ballon d'Ors, so has Kyle Corver. We're going for that all-important 9th. We need a goalkeeper. We need a CDM, and that's kind of all we need. To be honest, yeah, Kubarsi can kind of play at centre-back. Not ideal, though. It's not ideal. Okay, let's see who we can get. First of all, let's see how much money we have. We have 214 million. Okay, that's a substantial bit of money, obviously. Why are my scouts looking for an attacker? We have the greatest player of all time up front. De Jong's offers were down from 11 million to 2 million this year. Yeah, let's get rid of him, I suppose. Navarrete, no way are we selling him. Right, okay. So most important position, to be honest, it's CDM and then goalkeeper. Centre-back, we can kind of live with for a year. Even if we replace him next year, no massive deal there. So let's focus on CDM and goalkeeper. Let's do that. And at CDM, I know who I want. It's a pretty simple one. Archie Gray for sure. He is 92 million, but he's super good. That's going to be our CDM pick, I think. But now we need a goalkeeper. And there's an exceptional young goalkeeper that I have found. His name is Pedro Garcia, 18 years old, 88 overall for AS Monaco. His value is 100 million. His release clause is 77.9. So I am paying that release clause and I'm approaching to sign this guy. Let's see how much money we have after we pick up Archie Gray and Pedro Garcia. And the signs have been made. Polo is going to go out and Garcia comes in. Gray is coming in. De Jong obviously going out. This is now the team that we're trying to arrange this bench a little bit better. Rafinha's here. He's kind of withered away. He's now 74 rated. Oh well, the starting 11 is really good. And that's all I really care about. I'd love to improve that left centre-back spot. I'd love Yilmaz to go up and overall a lot this year. Same as Gray, actually, and honestly, same as Garcia. He's 18 years old as well, which kind of worries me, having a teenager between the sticks, especially with a team this good, where, you know, they're going to get to big games. The pressure is going to be high on this team. And, you know, an 18-year-old in nets isn't exactly really where you want to be. But look, it's okay. We're going to go to the Ballon d'Or 30th of October, and we're going to go and see if we can break Messi's record. Surely we do, actually, because we won the World Cup. We'll see. Is it 9 for Kyle Corver? Is he a record breaker? Is he a history maker? Of course he is. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, and now it feels really cringe. Now it feels really embarrassing. I think I'm just going to move on. We all expected this anyway. Kyle Corver wins 9 Ballon d'Ors. Cool, good. We're also 30th in the Champions League group phase. Whatever, man. We won 5 in a row. At this point, our Champions League legacies are secure. Our international legacies are secure because obviously we won the World Cup. We still haven't won the Euros though, and our last Euros is going to be in 2036, so I kind of want to win that. But anyway, let's see what happens. 2035, Kyle Corver, let's keep going. 2035, we're not Champions League winners, but we got 105 points in La Liga, so that's pretty good. That's actually insane. I think that might be the most points I've ever got in a 38 game season. We didn't win the Champions League. We got knocked out in, where did we get knocked out? 20, and then we got bounced by Bayern Munich. Oh my god, 4-0. Now that is insane. That is insane. How is the team doing? Good. Balde 95 rated. Lord have mercy. This guy might be the best defender of all time. Like Maldini is now like mid compared to Balde. Okay, Apollo needs to come onto the bench, but other than that, like, this team is insane. Gray's up to an 89, Yilmaz 87, Kubarsi 84. Let's have a look at contracts though. Did I screw up contracts again? Yes, I did. So we're losing Apollo, but we're not losing Kubarsi. That's good. And actually everyone else I don't really care about, so I can just just buy a backup goalkeeper or can sign one from free agency. It's not a big deal. How many games Zepolo played this season? 1. Okay, and he didn't even keep a clean sheet. Okay, cool. That's all I really care about. Most valuable is now Lamine Yamal, more so than Kyle Korver, who needs a new contract. So does Jamal Musiala, and so does Navarrete. Okay, yeah, we better get these guys all done. Beautiful stuff. Okay, that looks good. Let's get Fermin as well. We might as well. No extension, right? Whatever. Good stuff. Let's go to next season then, and let's try and patch up a little bit more. Look at my manager rating, by the way. Oh no, you can't. Wait, hold on. Can I move my face cam? I can. Look at my manager rating, bro. Oh my god. It's literally about as low as possible. That is insane. Okay, I put my face cam back. Oh yeah, I scored 31 goals. How many goals in total though? Did he have like a weaker season? 31 is not like him at all. Yeah, 39 in total. 29 years old. I hope he's not slowing down, but that is his least goals by like 50. That is weird. All right, I suppose we just keep on moving. Well, let's go to next season and let's check that Ballon d'Or again. See if we can get double digits. See if we can get 10 Ballon d'Ors. New season, same old Barcelona, I believe. We need a centre back. That's our most desperate need. Other than that, we are good to go. Korver is now 30 years old. Retirement might just be around the corner. I hope not, but we'll see. Who's the best centre back that we can get? Let's see. Found one. Max de Jong, 91 rated, plays for Real Madrid. I don't care. It's this point in the simulation where I just give up on like, oh, Barcelona, Real Madrid stuff. Come on, come to Barcelona. I know you want to. Yeah, straight away. They don't even argue it. Straight over to Barcelona. Get over here. I can stick him on 500 grand a week. He should be pretty happy with that, and he certainly is. And he should be, because that's quite a lot of money to have in a week. The vast majority of people don't even get that in a year. Some people don't even get that in like 10 years. And he's getting it every single week. Max de Jong, Barcelona player now. We're robbing, we're stealing. We're Kubarsi on the bench. De Jong now a starter. It says that Polo is still here, but he won't be here for long. He'll be leaving as well. It's still the first, right? It's still the first. Yeah, good. Because if it's still the first, that means there's still goalkeepers in free agency. Yes, we're really doing this. Let's have a look at free agent goalkeepers. I am just gonna scroll. Let's see if we can find. I saw 72 there. Let's see if we can do any better. The best I found is Chris Connor. He's Irish, so I'm gonna sign him. That's just simply how it works. We only have 4 million, but it doesn't really matter. I'll just stick him on a prospect deal. He will never want to play. And that's done. Chris Connor, now a Barcelona player from free agency. That's kind of all I really needed to do. He's probably never going to play anyway because we have an insane goalkeeper, but you know, we have him there anyway in case we need him. Like Epolo played 1 game last year, and even it could have well been off the bench, so who knows. Garcia's absolutely flying, and I think it's time to go once again. This starting team is insane. Let's see if Korver can pick it up after honestly pretty bad season last year in terms of goals. Still 105 points in La Liga, you can't really, you know, snuff at, but let's keep going. Ballon d'Or time. Can he win 10? Monday, November 5th, also known as Ballon d'Or Day, and yes, Korver gets his 10th in a row. It's a decade of dominance for the perfect player. Kyle Korver wins another Ballon d'Or. Man, it's that simple, man. It's not hard to win Ballon d'Ors. This guy won 10 in a row, man. What do you reckon's harder? 100k subs on YouTube or a Ballon d'Or? I reckon 100k subs is harder. Ballon d'Or seems pretty... No, I'm kidding, obviously. Let's go to June 1st. Although, I kind of would like to 100k, so like hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Get the CTA in. Let's go. Okay, right, whatever. Let's go to June. 2036, Barcelona... blank. Okay, great, thanks. What are we saying, Kyle? 99 overall. Yilmaz 89 as well. Gray 90. Yeah, look at that starting 11 now. Muller 91 as well, by the way. Shout out the free agent. He's absolutely cooking. Musiala is now 33 years old. That is slightly worrying. You know, he's going to get old and regress and stuff. You know, Balde's 32 as well. But, I don't know. I don't know if I should be worried. I don't think I will be. Fermin's 33, sat the whole career on his bench. And, you know, he's been pretty happy. And I've been pretty happy. I've been pretty happy. How many goals this year? Contracts again. Great. I'm a genius. Oh, it's literally Musiala. No one's going to pay for his contract. Lovely. Fermin Lopez. Beautiful. Top goal scorer is Korver with 47 and 17. Lovely. So again, his goal scoring's kind of tapered off, but I guess he's facilitating more. I don't know. They seem to be winning games of football, so I don't particularly mind. All we can do is go to next season. We have 36 million in the budget, so like not really loads carrying to next year. But yeah, let's go to next season. Actually, wait, it's 2036. We've got a European Championship, don't we? This is our second last international tournament with Kyle. Let's go and do some damage with it, please. Show me a nice team, please, as well. Korver, Yamal, and Navarrete. Yeah, Campos, Pedri, and Gutierrez, who's now the captain, actually. Hoyson and Dominguez. He looks good. Fernandez, obviously Balde, and yeah, it's going to be Gomez in net. Okay, pretty nice. Can't complain with this at all. Definitely good enough to win the European Championships. It was good enough to win the World Cup, I'll tell you that much. Croatia, Romania, and Czechia is our group. Let's go and win it, please. First game against Romania. It's a 2-2 draw. Okay, not ideal. The ghost of George Hagi haunts us. He's not dead, but whatever. We're just going to run with it. Czechia next. It's a 4-0 win. Dominance. All right, 4 points should be enough for us to progress, but you know, let's make sure a draw or a win against Croatia would be ideal. Let's win this, please, and thank you. It's a draw. That's enough. 5 points is fine. It's not domination, but we do enough to get through. Turns out we won La Liga as well. I just saw it flash up on the screen. I don't know if we won the Champions League or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. Like I said, our European legacies have been established. I just want to keep on winning Ballon d'Ors and keep on dominating statistics. The man of the match performance from Kyle Korver, but we can't see the actual match. This guy's absolutely destroyed football. football history. He's absolutely decimated it. We were playing against Germany. We won on penalties. Oh my god, we won on penalties, bro. I am the Spain manager. Please address me as such. Come on. When's our next game? We don't know. Literally don't know. It's literally not showing up. Okay, here we go. Netherlands. Okay, we can win that. This is the semi-final. Let's go and win it. Come on. Ah, no. Okay, so damn it, man. Kyle Korver's going to end his career not as a European champion. Granted, he's a world champion, but he's not technically a European champion. So it's a bit of a shame, but there's no issues really. It is what it is. We have 118 million to spend, and we are going to spend it, of course. Although we don't really actually need anyone. Actually, I could save this for next year, and then we have loads of money next year because we're going to need to replace Jamal Musiala. So let's do that. Let's save our money for next season. That's probably the smart thing to do. And let's not mess around here. Let's go straight to that Ballon d'Or ceremony. Is there 11 Ballon d'Ors on the cards for Kyle Korver? Yes, there is. That turquoise hair wins his 11th Ballon d'Or. Very, very comfortable. We only have only a few more years left of this simulation. So let's finish this year out and see if he can break any more records before this simulation is over. June 1st with Barcelona, top of La Liga again. That's all well and good. I don't think we won the Champions League. No, it went to Bayern Munich. We got knocked out in the the quarterfinals against PSG. Semi-finals. What am I on, bro? Maybe this team is just kind of settling a little bit, but this is the Barcelona team. And yeah, it's ridiculous. Everyone's 90 plus at this point. Contracts. Oh my god, Balde. Yeah, no one's paying all that for Balde. That's good. Same with Yamal. Same with Musiala. No one's willing to pay his contract demands. Same with actually Kyle Korver. And then Kubarsi, we do need Kubarsi. Lovely stuff. Ansu Fati is retiring. Yes, we are that far into the simulation, and Arthur Germain is just leaving. I don't care. Let's do these contracts as well while we're at it. I do have a bit of spare money, obviously, because we didn't buy anyone at the start of the year. But yeah, this is looking nice, man. I think I recently negotiated with most or all of these players. He does want a 300 million release clause. I'm willing to pay that. It's a goalkeeper, bro. No one's going to pay that. But we're absolutely fine. We're doing super well. Again, we're going to go to next season, and well, we're going to see what money we have. We might need to replace Jamal Musiala, but we'll have a look at overalls, and we'll decide at that point. And we have about 250 million to upgrade this team. Musiala's actually fine for another year. Let me just actually have a look at some of the highest rated players in the game, and let's just see who I can buy. Well, I looked through World Football. There's literally nobody we could buy, so I'm just going to hold on to this money again. We're just going to consistently let this accrue. We're going to need a left back as well, because obviously Balde's going to go eventually. We're going to check the Ballon d'Or once again. Let's see, can we win 12 in a row? Something that no one has even come close to doing. I think the streak before this, the most ever in a row, was 4 by Lionel Messi, and I think Ronaldo did 4 in a row as well, maybe. But now we're on for 12. So let's see if we can get 12. Ballon d'Or time. Can we make it 12? We certainly can. Kyle Korver wins his 12th Ballon d'Or, and he seems just as proud for this one as the other 11. Like, what? He has so many Ballon d'Ors. How does one have that many? I don't even know. Okay, let's keep on moving. June time it is. 12 Ballon d'Ors, 5 Champions League, 5 or 6 Champions Leagues, a World Cup, and probably loads of other accolades to boot as well. Let's keep going and let's finish out this career. Oh, here we go. June 1st, and we won the Champions League again. I think that's our 6th trophy now. We win La Liga. Absolute dominance from Kyle Korver. We won on penalties, by the way. Brighton in the semi-final as well. But yeah, we just scraped by Leverkusen on penalties. Can't complain with that, though. A win is a win. A title is a title. And Balde is out of contract. Whoops. Better, give him a new deal. Oh, no. He won't take a new deal. Oh, no. Oh, no. The worst. Okay, well, we will do Musiala. Let's not mess him up. Yeah, 1-year extension. But yeah, Balde, we're going to lose. He is on 820 grand a week. So we're going to get loads of money anyway. To be honest, we could probably just sign Balde again next year if we wanted to. To be honest, I don't really think I want to. Fermin is retiring, and Balde is old. I don't care. Kyle Korver is not as valuable as Lamine Yamal, and he's also 32 years old. He did score 47 goals and get 16 assists this year, though, which, again, like, his goal scoring is maybe taking a hit as his career's gone on, but the winning just keeps on coming because, like, we won the Champions League, and it's that simple. Jankovic is not playing at right back. I think Kubarsi is. I don't really care, though, to be honest. We won the Champions League, so I literally don't care. Team is super good. Super, super happy. I really can't complain. Let's go to next season. We already have saved up from this year 278 million. We're going to carry that into next year. We're going to have like 400 million next year to play around with. Sure enough, 408 million. So yeah, we have a lot of money to spend this year. We have no Balde, though. He will show up here, but he will be going. Oh god, the World Cup. I completely forgot. Oh my god. I don't think I'm worried, to be honest. I'll do a quick recap. Let's see. In the World Cup, we finished 2nd in our group. Okay, it's Hungary then in the round of 16. Okay, that would really establish me as the GOAT. I say me, Kyle Korver is what I mean. I would really establish Kyle Korver as the GOAT if he could win 2 World Cups. I mean, Pele obviously won 3, but you know, I think Messi's the GOAT, especially in my era. There we go. What 2-1 win. We scored in the 89th minute, but it works. And then Morocco in the quarterfinals, definitely winnable. Although Netherlands did top our group phase, so that does kind of worry me. But then again, if we win games, it doesn't really matter. 3-0. Barrios, Lamine Yamal, and Campos as well. England in the semis. Okay, here we go. England versus Spain. This is an age-old rivalry. Obviously, it's one of the most historic European fixtures ever. Can we get the win anyway? 2-0. We're in a World Cup final. Korver scores as well. We're in a World Cup final for the 2nd time, and it's going to be against France, who have beaten us in the European Championship final before, I think. Maybe in like 20... Wait, no, that was a World Cup year. 2032? 2028? 2032? One of those, I think. I'm not sure. But let's just hold our horses a little bit. Before we jump into this World Cup final, let's just check out the team that we have. And it actually is, like, on paper, a little bit weaker. We have Yamal on the right. We're going to have Navarrete on the left. But in midfield, it's going to be... Yeah, well, Gutierrez has to start. But it's going to be Gavi, Gutierrez, and Ponce. And then in defense, it's going to be Huijsen and Dominguez, Balde, and Fernandez. And in net, it's going to be Gomez. Not the greatest Spanish team that we've seen in this video by any means, but definitely super solid. Definitely able to win the World Cup. And let's see if they can deliver. Second World Cup final for Kyle Korver, and it ends in a win. He wins 2 World Cup medals. Lamine Yamal with a brace. Is Lamine Yamal lucky to go though? Is he like better than Kyle Korver, scoring 2 goals in the World Cup? Like, you know, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. You know, someone in the comments can argue that case, not me. Okay, Kyle Korver is what this video is about, and I can't complain at all. We have like 400 mil, and we got to get rid of Balde. Wait, why do we still have Balde? Did it automatically renew the contract? Please tell me it did. It did. Oh, let's go. Nice. All of these guys are on 11-month contracts though. Okay, so we do need to renew them. Now, contracts are in place. We've done them all. Yeah, they automatically signed Balde back up to another contract. Okay, that's nice. So we don't need to worry about it, although we still have 400 million. So yeah, there is that. But I don't need to buy anyone. We literally have like the best players in every position. So we're just going to keep on moving. We're in the Super Cup again. We're in everything again. I need to resign from the Spanish shop for the last time. And this is just incredible stuff. Actually, is this the last year of simulation? It actually could be. I'm not sure. We're going to check the Ballon d'Or again, see if we can get lucky number 13. But this could be the last year of simulation. It's either this year or next year, but I actually think it is this year. Let's see. Right, here we go, Kyle Korver. Can he get 13 in a row? Yes, he can. This is the last season of career mode. I did just check. Kyle Korver, of the 15 Ballon d'Ors in all of career mode, he picks up 13 of them. I don't know why I did that with my hands, but now you can visualize it, you know. Vinicius got one. The 2024 Ballon d'Or we didn't check because it was like 3 months after we started the simulation, but the other 13 go to 99 rated Kyle Korver. The greatest player alive has got another Ballon d'Or. So let's go to the end of the final season of career mode and see how Kyle can end his career. And in his final season, Kyle Korver wins the Champions League. Of course he does. He actually wins a treble in his final season, a quadruple in his final season, nay, a quintuple in his final season. Kyle Korver is literally Jesus. He's leaving this season with a bang, but how many goals is he going to end up on? His final season in professional football leaves him with 98 goals and 19 assists. The greatest player of all time has broken football. And having that said, thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, check this video out next. It'll be a really, really good one. It's tailored to your taste, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe, and I'll see you then.